Alright, it's Dan Brock, the Deadbeat Super Affiliate, and in this video I'm going to teach you some advanced backlinking. Now, right now, if you're watching this video off of the previous step, which was, if I remember correctly, was you posted new pieces of content to your site and you finished that off by social bookmarking the new site. Now, I'm showing you this video in advance just to help you understand, some SEO stuff and kind of see the grand scheme of things, but if you want to say chronological order, this is something you don't want to do right now. I just want to teach this to you now. Okay, so I use chronological. Alright, chronological. I'm stepping it up there. That's a big word. So what I want to do is explain this advanced tactic. Alright, it's called a link pyramid. Now, after you social bookmark, this is the majority of the backlinking I do from that point on. And what I mean by that point on is you can't just throw social bookmarks on there and call it a day. That will get you some traffic, but if you want to get those page one top rankings, you need to build links over time. Now, before Fiverr existed, this was almost impossible to do on a mass scale. But now that you can use Fiverr and just click a few buttons, you can do this easily, month after month, and really just spend 15-20 minutes a month taking care of an entire site. And the backlinking technique that I like to employ the most, I think I've said this already, is building link pyramids. What that is in these gigs, they will build a select number of properties. So in this one, it's about 100. These are like different pages on all kinds of other sites, like Web 2.0 blogs, social sites, profiles, even EDU and government links, which are highly valuable. And what they'll do is they'll post an article on those sites. Typically, they're going to spin the article too, so it'll be entirely unique. So after they post the articles to these different websites, they link to your money site. And then backing up a tier, or if you think of it as a pyramid, then they find a bunch of additional backlinks and point those to the properties that they set up. So those pages that they posted all over the internet, they're going to build backlinks to those too. Now here's where it gets really intense. Then as another tier, the third tier, they build more links to the links pointing to the pages that they created for you. So it's like setting up multiple levels of links. Now, when Google sees this, all the link juice passes through these little filters, if you will, and it all passes to your money site. But most importantly, not only do you get traffic from these pages, but you get a lot of search engine ranking power. This is how you get to page one. Now, what I typically do is after I social bookmark it, after I get the report back from people back from the Fiverr gig owner, I'll wait about 3 weeks. This is only on new pieces of content. I'll wait about 3 to 4 weeks, and then I'll order 1 gig. Now, you don't want to order 1,000 or 2,000, 10,000 backlinks. You just need a link pyramid gig that gives you about 100 pages. Anything more than that, and it's overkill. It might even hurt you more than it'll help you. So look for the ones that just create 100 or so tier 1 links. Here's tier 1, here's tier 2, here's tier 3, just to make that help you understand that. So after about 3 weeks, you'll order that gig. You're going to provide them just like you did with the social bookmarking gig with your keywords and your URL. So in my case, what I'll typically do if I'm trying to rank my homepage for these product keywords, I'll literally just copy this entire list here, copy these keywords, and provide them to the gig owner, and then they'll just link back to my homepage. So this is a very, very, very powerful way to boost your search engine ranking. Really, this is probably 90% of the link building I do is these link pyramid gigs. So just so in case you're wondering, you just go to log into your Fiverr account and just type in link pyramid. I'll just point out a few good ones that I've used in the past. This one's good. This Dino Stark. This one's good. Let's see. Check out the recommended. That's good. Let me say this before I forget. EDU and government links are also very powerful. This is like another bonus. Now, you don't want all .edu or all .government links, but you want to drop those in every once in a while. So backing up, I know I'm going around the circles here. I'm sorry if this is getting confusing. 3 weeks after you post your article and you social bookmark it, you're going to order your second gig or your second blast of links, which are your link pyramid links. This is about 3 weeks after the social bookmarks go through. And then about 3 or 4 weeks after your second blast of links, you're going to find another link pyramid gig and do it again. Now you're going to repeat this at first For the first 6 months, you want to do it about once every month. After about 6 months, you can tone it down a little bit. You don't have to be as frequent with it, so you can do it once every 2 months. That's typically what I will do. So in order for this to be cost effective, I only post about 3 articles per niche site because it just helps you hone it in, and you're not if you post 10 on your site, you'd have to spend all this crazy money. But if you just post 3 and really put a good effort into writing those articles, providing a lot of content, you can get just about the same benefits without having to spend a crap load of money. Now, you want to do this just to make sure that we're all on the same page here. Not only do you want to build these link pyramid links to your homepage, but you want to build them to your sub pages as well. So, this article. You want to build them to your videos, which I'll show you how to make. Articles that you post on other websites. You want to do that for those as well. So the key, like I said, is just to keep the amount of content to a small amount, but create high quality content so that you can afford it. Now, if you want to break it down to some numbers here, let's just say it costs $5 to create an article. You want to spend about 5 to 10 times that amount promoting it with backlinks. Or else it's like if there's a tree that falls in the forest, does anyone even hear it? So you want to make sure your stuff gets heard. So it really is worth putting money into it. Now, if you're thinking, oh man, I don't have the money to do this, well, this is over time. It's not, like I said, you don't do it all at once. You're doing this basically 1 gig a month. And by the time the second or third month rolls around, you're already going to be making a profit to be able to afford to continue to do this. Now, the theme that I provided for you and a lot of the stuff that I've taught you so far is what's going to help you really turn a profit on that money you spend. Without this theme, it wouldn't be anywhere near as effective. Without the SEO that I've taught you, without showing you how to create these quality articles, it just wouldn't be as effective. But now that you have these two tools in your belt, the knowledge and this theme here, this is how you really turn a profit doing link building on Fiverr. Now, the old saying is it takes money to make money. So don't be afraid to invest a little bit. Really doesn't come out to that much money. Alright, so like I said, this video is out of chronological order. You shouldn't do this right now if you're following along in the step process. This is something you're going to come back to later. But I want you to keep this in mind for every piece of content. As it ages, you want to continue keeping it going over time. I think of it kind of like a hot air balloon. At first, the social bookmarks are what give that initial blast of hot air. The balloon starts to rise. But if you don't add hot air, it's going to start to sink. So the whole reason of doing these link pyramids is it's going to continue to inflate the balloon up with hot air. Now, when you pull off and you wait a few weeks, it'll start to sink again. And then that's when you blast it again with another link pyramid. Now, after a while, over a certain amount of time, it gets so high up in the search engine rankings and it gets filled with so much air that you don't have to continue to keep putting it in. You can tail it down and eventually stop. A lot of the things I've stopped building links to, some of my pieces that are 2-3 years old, I don't need to build links to them anymore. Those pieces of content have already kind of been cemented in online because of all the links that I've built to it over time. And just to remind you, you are invited to work personally with me at Deadbeat University. So if you need help with link building, if you're or need some guidance on SEO, which are very important topics that you need to grasp in order to be successful with my Deadbeat Super Affiliate system, I recommend that you become a Deadbeat University student. So at the bottom of this page, there should, if you scroll down, there should be a golden ticket waiting for you. So scroll down to that golden ticket. Obviously, if you see that ticket, your invite still stands. But like I said, because of the nature of this, I can only personally work with so many people. So there is a chance that that ticket could be gone. So if you scroll down and see that, you just click the upgrade button. If you think that working with me during live web classes will benefit you. Along with that, you also get all the new stuff that I'm doing as I discover it so that you can take your Deadbeat Super Affiliate income streams even further. Like I said, spots into Deadbeat University are very limited, so if this is something that would interest you, I highly recommend that you take action on it right now. All right, let me flip back to the previous spot. I know we just jumped around a little bit, and I'll go over a little bit more about what's in the next video within the Deadbeat Super Affiliate system. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to start building sub-properties that will send traffic to your main page here. So I'm going to show you how to do things like create videos and syndicate them to the major video sites to grab or siphon traffic off those sites and funnel them right to your main page here. And this is where you're going to really see your income streams start to take on a life of their own. If all you did was build this this blog here you're going to get traffic, you're going to make money, but the real money comes from building out remember the octopus thing? The real money comes from building additional tentacles that are going out all over the internet and grabbing fish from different little sources and then pulling them to the head of the octopus to feed it. So that's going to be us creating videos, articles, social properties, which will be like your tentacles, and you're going to grab the people from there and funnel them right to the head of your income stream, which is your home page here. I know that was a ridiculous example, but I think that it's going to help you understand it better. So anyway, I will see you in the next video.